Welcome into the recap of the Cubs' 10-6 victory Tuesday evening at Wrigley Field over the Texas Rangers. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Wintrust. They are the exclusive home of Cubs checking. Get that super cool Cubs debit card in your very own Cubs checking account. Click the QR code on your screen or go to wintrust.com/Cubs for all the details. Folks, you got good, solid starting pitching, quality start from Jameson Taillon. You had a monster night RBI-wise from Dansby Swanson. Another good night from Seiya Suzuki. A 3-hit night out of Pete Crow Armstrong. And while there was a bit of a hiccup with Julian Merriweather, I thought the rest of the bullpen pitched reasonably well. They didn't give up anything in the ninth. Ryan Presley came in and gave up a couple of scratch hits, but no real damage there. No runs scored. And Porter Hodge just got some bad luck. I thought he was the victim of a ball that was hit down the right field line. First, he gives up an infield hit with 2 outs. Cubs are up a run. And then a fly ball right down the line. Here comes Kyle Tucker, and it looks like he might bang into the wall. Don't do that, Kyle. We need you healthy. And as he put his glove out, he missed it. It fell just inside the foul line and kicked away. Triple, game tied. Hodge strikes out Heim, inning over, but it's now a 6-6 game. But the Cubs come roaring back. Let me take you through the box score, first of all, because it was a really good night for the Cubs offense. You had Suzuki, 3 hits and 2 RBIs. Kyle Tucker, 2 hits, scored 2 runs. Turner had a knock. Dansby Swanson had 2 hits, a home run, 4 RBIs, and the game-winning hit. Nico Horner, a hit and 2 RBIs. Pete Crow Armstrong, 3 hits and 2 RBIs. A 12-hit attack for the Chicago Cubs. And in the 8th inning, here's how the Cubs won the ball game. The game is tied, as I told you, 6-6. Martin is in to pitch, former Cub, by the way. Happ reaches on an error to deep center field, originally ruled a hit. They ended up calling it an error. And then Suzuki struck out. Tucker's intentionally walked. Birdie reaches on an error by the third baseman. Swanson singles to right center. 2 come in. That's your game-winning hit. Birdie goes to second. Tucker scores. Happ scores. Swanson steals. Birdie steals. Cubs get 4 more stolen bases. They are the number 1 stolen base team in all of baseball. Who would have thought that? The Cubs were never that. Got to give a lot of credit to Craig Counsell there. Nico Horner called out on strikes on that double steal. Pete Crow Armstrong, a 2-run single. There's the final margin of victory, and the Cubs get it done. Our pitching matchup brought to you by our neighborhood Hooters, 11 Chicago area locations, originalhooters.com. Okay, Jameson Taillon, you were excellent. A quality start for Jameson Taillon tonight. 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs they're earned, 6 Ks, a walk, and 1 home run. And then they went with Patrick Corbin. This dude used to be a beast when he was pitching in Arizona. Not so much anymore. 4 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs they're earned. Didn't strike out a man. 2 walks, 1 home run. And then they used a collection of 5 more relievers who could not keep the Chicago Cubs in check. Really good night for the Cubs. They get the job done. They've won 8 of 10, 7 of their last 8. And how about this? The Padres, who just left here after losing the series 2 out of 3 to the Cubs, and the Rangers, who have lost the first 2, though, finish the series tomorrow afternoon at Wrigley Field. Those 2 teams are 1-4 against the Cubs so far with 1 game to go tomorrow, as I said. They're 16-2 combined against everybody else. 16-2. How about that? Time to start realizing it's a pretty good Cubs team. Now, if they can just get that bullpen to be a little more solid, guess what? They got a chance. They got a real chance. This team could play. Have a great rest of your night. Appreciate you greatly. Our apt player of the game. I could go a number of ways, but I'm going to give it to Dansby Swanson. A home run and a game-winning 2 RBI hit in the bottom of the 8th. Cubs get it done. Go to ABT.com or go to the store. REKAP25 is the brand new promo code. REKAP 25. I'll save you $25. Have a great rest of your night. Cubs win, baby! Full complement of content tomorrow on the channel. We've got Cubs, White Sox, Bulls, and the Rush Hour. It's all there. And a new Cubs podcast is up. Take that.